Welcome guys to a brand new video on Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Once again, we are back talking about new updates coming to the game because it is exciting news. Now, don't ignore this right now. Basically, what I'm doing is re-rolling a second account, as you can see, because I love re-rolling. I freaking love re-rolling, especially with the current situation in JP just being absolutely amazing. So I'm creating a second account just so that I could potentially pull other characters on that account compared to my main account, because although the JP version is extremely good, I'm just going to be saving for anniversary characters and half anniversary characters, because usually that's when we get better characters. And with the lack of free-to-play resources even in the JP version, that is probably the smartest move for anyone playing the JP version. I might have to make a separate video making sure that people are well aware that although it's all fun right now playing the JP version with the amount of resources, but again, that is first year anniversary. That is not something that always happens, so you have to be very strict with the resources that you have. Okay, so why I'm making this video is because we have a new update regarding the JP version that could potentially affect global as well, because right now we are getting a rerun for the Jujutsu Kaisen O Part 1. So as you can see, Part 1 will be held again. Now, this is the video that they showed us right here, which is pretty much the same as last time. I'm going to skip all the way to the end because this is what they showcased at the end, which is showcasing a new character. So technically part 2. So right now they're going to rerun part 1. Rerun part 1 on the 13th of December. But then part 2 is going to come after that as well. So the later half of December should be part 2, and they've teased us Miguel, whatever his name is, which potentially could mean other future characters from the movies as well. Now, many people are guessing Gojo with the white eye cover stuff could be potentially a new character. Honestly, I feel like that would be too many Gojos. Honestly, too many Gojos in this game already right now. I feel like we don't need any more Gojo, but it also makes sense if they really wanted to release a new character in the part 2 for the movie. Gojo kind of makes sense. Like literally, Gojo kind of makes sense. I'm not sure which other characters were showcased in the movie. I can't really remember correctly, but I think Gojo makes sense if they wanted to do a part 2, or they could just leave it as just Miguel. Pretty much that's it. They could leave it as Miguel and no other character. But basically why people are excited about this part 1 rerun is because, again, global version should potentially be getting these changes as well. Utah is actually getting buffed. Well, there's a bunch of other characters getting buffed as well, but Utah is getting buffed, and a lot of global players should know about this because it's probably going to happen in global as well. The Utah you're running right now will actually get better, and this is exciting news as well for global players because many global players are playing JP versions right now, and I'm playing JP. I have a main account on JP. The only broken unit that I don't have is Utah, and he's getting buffed as well. So with the rerun happening, this is potentially a great time for me to potentially get Utah, which is amazing. I can get Utah on my broken account and everything will be good. However, I also want to save for half anniversary. So right now it is the 1 year anniversary. I am predicting that in the 1.5 year anniversary, the unit we're going to be getting is Sukuna. Sukuna has been delayed for so long right now that honestly, when Sukuna comes out, it has to be a big drop, a big event, and the only time that I feel like that's going to happen is during an anniversary. But it didn't happen right now. It didn't happen in the first year anniversary. I was extremely surprised, but hey, we got Gojo, and I'm pretty sure they're going through with the story, making sure the characters get released based on how they appear in the story. So honestly, Sukuna is probably coming out in 1.5, and I want to save resources for that. Resources in this game is not that easy to come by. I want to get Utah, but I don't even have that many resources right now in JP because I kind of did something stupid and summoned on a shitty banner. Yes, it's my fault. Ignore that. I would have had like 18k of cubes to prepare for Utah, but I only have around like 2 multis worth of resources to summon for Utah, which I will use, guys. I will use to get Utah because he's an extremely strong character. His animations are amazing, and again, this is the first rerun in a very long time, so it makes sense for me to go ahead and summon for this character because he potentially won't come back again for a while. So I do think it's exciting news. JP players, global players should be well aware of this, because I know global players are abandoning the game and going to the JP version. So you guys need to save resources. So right now is a perfect time again to reroll. Get your character. Again, many people are speculating we might get a new Gojo. Again, I think that's a really stupid idea, because we just got a Gojo right now. I don't think they can keep milking Gojo this quickly, you know. And we're really excited about this domain expansion Gojo. I don't think we need a white banded Gojo, but at the same time, it could just be, actually no, they could release a costume. I think costume is probably the way to go. They might release a new costume for part 2 for Gojo, which makes sense, which absolutely makes sense. Yeah, this is me re-rolling again. Ignore that. So I'm extremely excited about this. Let's go over to Discord right now. So again, this is happening. Let's go to JP News. Is there anything else? So yeah, rerun is happening again. These are all the characters, by the way, getting kit adjustments. So yeah, it's worth noting. But again, with the resource issue in this game, I think if you're a global player, you just don't want to keep summoning for every character. Like again, Miguel is extremely hype again. Well, not as hype as Gojo, Sukuna, or the main cast of character, but he's still a really cool unit, you know, or a cool character in the story. But again, global players might just have to skip him. We don't know his kit, but in general, I'm just gonna skip him, even if he's good, decent. Maybe his type advanced, his typing might be a factor to why I might want to summon for him. More than likely, he's gonna be a blue character, because we don't really have a good, besides Gojo, the blue Gojo, we don't have that many good blue typing that's a damage dealer. So I think he's gonna be a damage dealer, and I think he's gonna be blue typing. Fingers crossed. Again, this is just pure speculation, no leaks, just my own opinion. But at the same time, I'm still probably gonna have to skip him, because I know how hard it is in JP. I'm literally going to be enjoying my time re-rolling right now, create as multiple accounts as possible, so that other accounts can summon for other characters that I want to get, but not on my main, because they're not that insane. And my main is just going to be saving for 1.5, unless I can, use free summons, like free tickets, whatever, get the tickets from the events, but probably just save all my cubes for when it's actually big, like really big stuff happening. So yeah, this is exciting news. Let me know down in the comment section if you have recently picked up the JP version. Again, it is a wonderful time, and I recommend people doing it, because global is global. Sorry if you can hear any vibration. It's my phone on my desk. I hope the mic isn't picking it up. Sorry for my second re-rolling, second account re-roll. It's not going great, actually. I've gotten like one decent one, but I'm aiming for an account that is better than my main, which is more than likely not gonna happen. This is just not Gojo, so this is probably gonna be, oh come on, this is definitely gonna be a re-roll. Again, I do apologize for background noises as well. Something's been done outside. This is not Gojo as well, or maybe it's the old. No, it's not Gojo. Yeah, it's her. Okay. Usually what I do for my reroll is, if I don't get one of the new anniversary characters, it's an instant reroll. Like I don't even do any of the other summons. Like right here, no Gojo, done. Like I have a bunch of other summons we can do, free tickets, like scroll over, you have like 10 multis we can do. We got this over here. It doesn't matter, we didn't get any of the anniversary character, so just go back and do this process all over again. This is a great time to do this as well. Get as much resources as possible to prepare for the rerun banner. And I think if you reroll right now, the banner's coming on the 13th, that is 2 days time. You definitely will have over 20k gems, oh cubes, sorry, 20k, 18k, yeah, more than 20k if you actually played the game. And then you should be able to summon for Utah with those 20k. Now of course 20k is not insane, like, oh shit, I didn't need to do that, I was meant to press this. Anyways, even though the 20k is not that crazy, but it's still very much useful for when you want to summon for Utah. Okay, come on. Okay, anyways, that's pretty much it for the news. And are we going to be getting a Gojo? We have to wait and see. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.